Hi folks, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subscribed. Lots and lots and lots of people have asked, why does Lisa D1 have a hanger tattoo? And when I tell people, it sounds really stupid, but this was the reason she gave. So I found the video where she announced about her tattoo, and I'm going to let her tell you why she has a hanger tattoo. Note in the background the rolling garment rack that when she got sat permanently in the dining area of her open plan house. Who would do that? Anyway, shall we jump in?
Hey everyone, it's Lisa. Happy Friday. I hope...
Oh, just so you get an idea of timings, it's the 25th of July 2014.
that you have had the best week we have had. Just the weeks go by so quick in the summer, and we have had one of those weeks. We had a good week, but we didn't go to the beach. It's been cloudy, so I'm hoping this weekend we'll get to. I don't know what to start off with.
Whining already because you didn't get to go to the beach. She goes to the beach on her own most days. That's what she does. And because it was a bit cloudy and they couldn't go. Wah, wah, wah.
First, I'm going to start off with this. This morning I was just waking up. You know, John had already gone to work and the kids were still asleep. And I was just waking up and the doorbell rang. And I know FedEx comes in the morning. So I thought, and usually if they ring the doorbell, they've got something for me to sign for. So I got up and went to the door. And he had a little package for me, and it was from Davidson. And it was so neat because the card says, starts out Happy Friday. And he said that he loved my sandcastle picture that I did on the beach with all of my castle rings. And if you haven't seen that picture or those pictures, I'm going to put those at the end of this video. All of my Instagram pictures are on my blog now, or I think it's just the latest, I don't know, 10 or 15. So. But there's a link to my Instagram, but still, I'll put some of those at the end of this video. I had so much fun doing that. I don't know how I thought of that, but
I don't know how you thought of it either. Maybe because you like the sand and their castle rings. Maybe? Who knows?
did because the castle ring always reminds me of the top of a sandcastle. And so anyway, he said he wanted me to be the first person to receive their latest addition to the castle ring family, and this stone is called the malachite, and it is the stone of good fortune, prosperity, and abundance, and it is gorgeous. This was like the best way to start today, and here it is. It is just gorgeous. I hope that...
Doesn't that just show you how much light and filters she has going on? Malachite's green. Greener than green. That looks blue, or is it just my eyesight? I remember the lady I lived with in Kilburn, in London, when I was working in one of the pubs. And they didn't have live-in staff, so they found me a place to lodge with a beautiful couple. Anyway, she worked at a nursing home where old people lived, and there was this lady, and she was getting rid of all of her stuff because she said she was fucked if any of her family was getting it, because they'd never bothered their ass to come and visit. So she was like, yeah, well, fuck you, I'm giving everything away. And she gave some jewellery to the lady I lived with, and one piece was malachite. It was a massive malachite necklace, and I thought it was the ugliest thing I'd ever seen. I'm not a fan of green. I should be, really, shouldn't I, being Irish, but hey ho. So she took it to a local jeweller's just out of curiosity, and it was worth an arm and a frigging leg. And I said to her, you want to put that in a security box somewhere? And it was like, yeah, no one would steal it. It was fugly. But yeah, and then sadly that poor woman died a few months later, and then her family turned up looking for the pickings, and there was none, and they were furious. But yeah, so visit your elderly relatives if you actually want to be left something in the will.
I'm going to try to put it where you can really see. You know, I already love the turquoise and gold. And I've got the light. Of course it's cloudy, so I've got a light on, so I hope it isn't drowning it out. but it is the most gorgeous stone. I love like the waves in it. I love how pretty it looks with the gold. And let me take it off so you can really see it. See, that's how they remind me of the castle. Just gorgeous. So thank you.
They remind you of a castle because they're called a fucking castle ring, dimwit.
Thank you so much, Dean. Of course, I'll message him, but
Will somebody please tell me why Dean Davidson? Oh, I know why. Because all her minions, when they saw that, they went and bought one because they're stupid.
I just love it. So it's like I wanted to like build my whole outfit around this today. So another thing, the cats are playing right here, so if you hear anything, that's it. Bubba likes to come in and harass everyone and then go back outside. But I see Sassy's playing with him. Anyway, so the first thing I'm going to show you is a few things that I got. Brooke and Will and I went to the mall this week, I think day before yesterday.
Oh, I bet Will had a whale of a time. What did you buy, Will? This would be interesting. Let me think. A video game, maybe, if anything at all.
We went to GameStop and we went to Forever 20.
What did I tell you? That's how she used to bribe him to go with them. I'll take you and I'll buy you a video game so you can sit in your bedroom and never be seen.
And we went to Belk, and then we went and ate at the food court, which, you know, like I said, everybody gets something different. And I got a few things at the MAC counter. And several of you have told me when I showed the Envy gloss or lipstick that I wore the other day, and I cannot remember the name of it right now. It was the one that Nadine sent me, Potent. When I showed you that, you said you loved the two colors I heard the most were Insatiable and Desirable. So I went and looked at both of them, and Brooke and I decided that we liked Insatiable. And it was just a little bit, I don't know, more on the peachy side.
It's a peachy pink. A pinky peach. And every other version of pinky peach, peachy pink that we can get. I mean, like I said, I can't say anything. If I see a load of eyeshadow palettes all sat together and there's purple, that's where my eye goes all the time, to the purple one. So I can't laugh at her really. But it's like, who needs 9 million of the same colour lipstick? You don't. Get different shades of, different colours. But nope.
Then the pink, and I just have so many of the nudie pinks that I thought I would give this one a try. And it is very, very pretty.
Will we see it?
These lipsticks really do have a beautiful texture.
What the hell happened there? Bubba's lost the plot. Let's go back a bit. I wish there was a thing on here you could do that, you know, like on YouTube where you can go back 10 seconds or whatever it is. I want to see what happens in the background.
Pinks that I thought I would give this one a try. And it is very, very pretty. These lipsticks really do have a beautiful texture. And I know what it is. They're probably determined they're going to knock down my rack that I will tell you about in a little bit. So let me grab Bubba real quick. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so I picked up that lipstick and I haven't really worn it yet. I think I tried it on that night, but I haven't worn it. Then I went over to MAC and we got Nikki to do Brooke's eyebrows just for fun, and so we got those things. And then I had been looking for this, one of my old favorite lip liners, and I think,
can you imagine, I'm just going to pause for a minute while I pour a drink. Hopefully I won't clang and bash and break everything while I'm doing it. Can you imagine poor Will stuck with his mother and his sister in a makeup shop? What? No, see, can't. Fuck's sake. One of these days I'll fathom it out and I won't hit everything in sight. But can you imagine poor Will stuck in fucking MAC or wherever they were while his sister's having her eyebrows waxed and her mum's testing every bloody lipstick known to man? Unless they left him in GameStop to look at things while they were in MAC. But poor Will, do you know, I've spent my entire time that I watched Lardy, that I've watched Lisa saying poor Will. And I still think poor Will. Right, I'm going to move my coffee cup and put this where the coffee cup goes, so that when I pick this up, I'm not banging it off the mic stand. If you could see, I'm going to do a video one day. I got my husband to take some pictures of me the other day because Stevie wanted me a picture of me holding up Alice for the adverts and things, and it was like, oh, do I have to? So I got my husband to take some photos of me actually sat how I'm sat now, holding the book, but I hated every one of them. So, but I will show one day how I record books and record YouTube videos, and people that do audio books for a living, they'd be probably roaring laughing at me, and it's like, how do you get anything done like that? But I do. Done 2 now. Whoop whoop. 3 will be on the way in September-ish. So I'm really excited. It's fun. Right, where were we? Poor Will. That's where we were.
I think I had back to Mac it or used it up or something. I couldn't find it. But those of you that have been with me for a long time, you'll remember this used to be one of my favorite lip liners. And it's, I think you pronounce it Burr, but they pronounce it Bure. It's B-E, I think it's supposed to mean butter in French or something, someone told me. And it's just it's one of the roll-ups, which I typically don't like, but the It ones have helped me like them a little bit more. But it's just a good, like, nudie pink. And I had been missing kind of a color like that. Mine were either getting too rose, too brown, you know. So I just thought that would be...
No, I don't know. I don't understand the obsession with lip liners.
Be a good color to have.
Do you know what I have? But then that wouldn't suit Lisa because she likes people to see. I have one from OCC that's clear. And it does the job and you don't see it. You just see the lipstick or the lip gloss or the lip tar or whatever it is you're wearing. I mean, that would be another thing that you could go and collect, wouldn't it? Every colour of lip liner, but really, why?
Have with some of the lipsticks I've been wearing lately. So I grabbed that, and then this has been one of my favorite things lately, and it's really always been one of my favorite lipsticks, is Viva Glam 5. So I grabbed the Viva Glam 5 gloss, and I'm not sure if I've ever had this. I can tell Chanel is in one of those moods. I don't know if you hear her. She makes that little noise when she's, oh goodness, she's got her monkey tail. You guys can't see it. You see it waving? Oh gosh. I'm just hoping she doesn't like jump up on this rack.
Maybe if you didn't get a big rolling warehouse style display rack for your tiny little front room, the cats wouldn't be going mad. Who does that? A double one. Not even a set. Do you know? It's like that thing. I've got a book. I had a book from years ago for the kids, and it says all cats have Asperger's. And it's so true. Because I'll move something and I'll say, oh, the kittens noticed. Did they? Yeah. Yeah, I can move a teeny tiny tube of something on my bedside table and Madam sees. Why have you moved that? Because I used it. But why didn't you put it back where it was before? Oh, they're so much fun.
This might be like a blooper video. Anyway, getting back to this.
See, the stupidest things she says are bloopers. The cats are playing in the background. She expects the minute she clicks record for everyone in the house to freeze. For no one to come to the door. For no tips to drip. For God's sake. Taps to drip. Nothing to make any noise. Nobody move until she's finished doing what she's doing. And if anything happens, it stresses her. It's ridiculous.
Viva Glam 5 is one of my favorite lipsticks, and you can change it. I think that's maybe what made me think of getting the Burr lip liner, is you can change it to so many different colors. But the lip gloss just looks so yuck. But when you put it on, it is the, let me put it right beside this. Let's see what happens. It gives your lips the...
Let's show what I'm talking about. There's a fucking novel idea. And you see her looking backwards and smiling. She's only smiling because the camera was on. If the camera wasn't on, she'd be out there fucking whinging and whining, throwing them out the door. She's already put Bubba out. Chanel's next.
Most beautiful nude color. I wore it yesterday and I just loved it. I didn't put any lip liner on with it. It just really kind of mute.
Who puts a lip liner on with a gloss? That's the whole point of wearing a gloss on its own. You just throw the damn thing on and forget about it.
Mutes them a little bit and gives them that, oh, it's just not too creamy. It's like a cool nude color. It's just really love that. Pretty. And if you're looking for something...
See, it stopped there. Why did it stop there? Or was she talking for too long? Or she's editing the cats out. It's ridiculous.
Something different and a nude, something easy to put on, this will be a good one. So I was excited with all of those purchases. Okay, the next exciting thing I got, and I got this yesterday in the mail, is the owner of Girlactik Beauty sent me some of her favorite products for me to try, and I am wearing everything I could wear today. And so I love this brand. I had no idea really that...
Is Girlactik still a thing? I remember when they were huge back in the day. Everybody had something from Girlactik. I didn't, but I'm just saying. It was a big thing on YouTube. I haven't heard about them recently.
It was this big. I thought it was one that was just starting out, but evidently a lot of you have told me that you either had seen it on HSN, and then I saw that really pretty girl, Miss Maven, here on YouTube. I saw that she is really into it too, and she is just, what a gorgeous sweet.
See? Lisa doesn't want anything until somebody pretty or someone with a lot of subscribers uses it, and then she's like, oh yeah, maybe. Yay, I didn't hit anything.
Sweet girl. So evidently it's just new to me. So she sent me some of her favorite things, and I am just in love with this brand.
Do you know what we should do one day, is put some Lisa videos on and take a shot every time she says, I love it.
I'll start off with this, which is the pen liner. You guys know that's my favorite. Black Noir. So many.
Noir. She still can't say noir. She still says noir.
Many of you are going to like this, and you'll see why. When I pulled it out, I was waiting to see the end of it. It has the most perfect tip. It's almost like the same concept to me as the L'Oreal kohl liner that's real long like that, because you can really get, like today I was trying to do somewhat of an Angelina Jolie inspired look, which is basically a winged out liner anyway. But so I went and I could kind of angle in like this, and you can get real deep, you know, down into the tear duct, but really thin. And I could also go up underneath my bottom lashes. It's just really easy to use, and because it's long, you can get that real easy wing, like where you set it down and then you kind of just drag it over and it just creates the wing for you. So what I'm going to do is next week I'm going to do a tutorial, and I'll use all these products so you
ooh, I can't wait. A tutorial. Woohoo!
can see them kind of in action, because I love it. That is Chanel. I'm going to have to go get her real quick. She's under the table and I can't get her. Oh, I just love her. Okay.
Can't you just tell? Can't you just tell? If she'd have caught that cat, she'd have been out the front door so quick.
Okay. So, and then she sent me a lipstick. She asked me like what kinds of things I liked, and I told her that I was a lip junkie, and I told her I loved pen liner. I looked at her website, and I just gave her some things to choose from, and I said I liked the pen liner, that I loved nude lips, lip glosses, peachy lips, all that kind of stuff, and bronzer and highlighter, and you know the stuff we like.
Everything. That we thing. I know it's a thing to like encourage people to feel like they're part of the thing, come back more often, and it just, no, I don't like it. It's you, not we.
So she sent me this lipstick, and it's the same formula as the Naked, which is a phenomenal lipstick. I hope that you guys have ordered that. And this one is called Pretty, and I haven't used this yet. I was debating on what to use today, but this is gorgeous. It's just all of her colors seem to be so, you know, pretty and neutral and wearable. Nothing crazy. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. This is the first time I've even swatched it. That is beautiful. What a just perfect color. I mean, it's a perfect nude in that way. You know what I mean? Just like a color that's not gonna, I love that. That is so pretty. And is that the name? It is so pretty.
Oh, you're hysterical, aren't you? Don't you love how narcs make themselves laugh over things that aren't even remotely funny?
Okay, so that is Pretty. And then, let's see, she sent me 3 of the Star Gloss, and they are so nice. Yesterday, as soon as I got this, I put on this one, which is the Just Nude. And I believe she said that the Naked lipstick was kind of like the lipstick formula of this gloss. So if you are not a lipstick wearer, but you want to try that, this would be perfect. And I did. This was the first thing I put on. And I put it on yesterday just to wear around the house when I got home. And it's gorgeous. It is just nude. It's very...
Isn't it funny how the one beside it's nude, and then that's nude, and what you're wearing on your lips is nude, and they're all different fucking colours. What colour is nude?
It is such a good combination of...
Oops,
it's not too
sorry.
opaque, but it has plenty of color. It's not one of those lip glosses that you think, like, even the Chantecaille was kind of a little let down for me, or some of the Trish McAvoy's, they're just so sheer, and some of the Bobbi Browns are so sheer that you know, it's like, what's the point? This one is Orange Twist, and I thought this one is going to be gorgeous. This one reminds me of
Glosses are supposed to be sheer, unless they're opaque. But you know what I mean? It's like, if you just pick a glittery type of gloss up, you don't expect any impact with it. It's supposed to just give you glossy lips with a bit of a twinkle.
There's a MAC one I love, Ember Glow, that is similar
I like
to
the look of
this.
that one.
They're not sticky.
I can't see anything.
Ooh, that is so pretty. Here, I want to blob it out. But you can see my hand is probably not the best thing to do swatches on
No comment.
because it is tan, but just gorgeous.
Tanned. Why is this? Oh, I'm so tan. No, you've been tanned by the sun. You're tanned, not tan. Ugh. Well, Lisa, fucking Laurie. Oh, this looks better on me when I'm tan. No, when you're tanned. Is it just me?
Gorgeous. It's not.
See how she has to move it over there? Because there's that much fucking light and God knows what going on in front of her. We can't see anything, but yet she thinks we can see it. But she has to turn sideways and move her hand away to see it.
Not too orangey, I will tell you that. Don't let the name like scare you away. Orange Twist. It is definitely like a sherbety, peachy color. Beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited. They're very, very smooth. Okay, the one I have on is... This is the one I have on, and it's called Bella. I love this. Is just the perfect pinky, fresh, pretty, sweet gloss to put on.
Notice how all yummy, pretty, sweet. That doesn't describe anything. That doesn't give us any idea of what it is you're putting on your lips.
It just gives you just enough color. I think it's definitely kind of like an Angelina Jolie or Rosie Huntington Whiteley kind of lip. It makes them look full. It's neat. It has just enough of that sheen that it does do that thing where it accents the edge of your lips, but it's not so opaque that it is one of those you really...
Go on, say it. It does like that. Sorry, but that's one of her lines that used to get me all the time. And I do like that. What does that describe? What are you doing? You do like that. What?
have to rub in. You know what I mean? Love it. So I love the choices that she picked for me. And then these two I also have on. This one is the highlighter. It's called, the color she sent me is Natural. And it's called, what is the actual product called? Face Glow. Beautiful. All the packaging is really pretty. These kind of remind me of Too Faced. But beautiful. Not too ashy. And I have that on the tops of my cheeks. Isn't it pretty?
I don't know, is it? I can't fucking see it, Lisa.
Love it. Love it. And I also put, I did kind of just my typical contour.
Are you drunk yet? There's 2 love it's in a row there. You should be at least tipsy by now.
With it, just like I would do with the It palette or something like that. I did it on the tops of my cheeks, right here, and down the center of my face. Just gorgeous. This, if you love the Lorac Spotlight, you would love this. It's just, sorry, Brooke just had to go by and get the flat iron. The next one.
So you had to cut her out, even though she doesn't mind being on screen. Dare anyone interrupt you?
One is, I told her that I loved bronzers. You guys know that. This one is so good. It is like the color, okay, the color of it is Cabo. It is the perfect color. I have it on. This is the only one I have on today. It is the perfect contour bronzer.
This is the only one I have on today. How many bronzers do you wear in a day? See, this is what I meant when people were starting having a go at me before about the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless whatever. Oh, and by the way, the one that I ordered that was supposed to be a dupe, I got the micellar water, no sign of that in the packet. And I had to email them 5 times. And then they eventually said, oh, sorry, it's out of stock. Oh, could you... No. Where was I heading for? Yeah. In that video, I said she wore foundation and then set it with foundation and then had more foundation. And it's true. If you go back to her early videos, she'd put a liquid foundation on. Then she'd have the Laura Mercier fucking whatever it was on top of that. And then something else on top of that. And then 17 bronzers. And it's like, really? I know putting makeup on is fun, but you don't have to put 75 different shades of the same fucking thing on.
Bronzer, because it is the color of, it's not got, it doesn't have any orange. You'll see. So you can see it's just gorgeous. I mean, it is just beautiful. No orange, but it doesn't have, you can see after I put it on first, and then I did all of my makeup, and then I usually do this. I'll put on my bronzer or contour or whatever first, and then at the end of my makeup, I'll come out here and look in a couple different mirrors, and if I feel like I need more, I'll put more, and that's what I did, and it didn't get, you know, dirty looking. Just love it. So I'm just real excited about this, and I really appreciate her sending this to me. Thank you so much.
I swear I'm going to buy one of them clicky things, you know, what people, do you know, if people say, right, oh, fibro doesn't affect you that badly, does it? Yeah, fuck you, it does. Them clicky county things, surely someone out there knows what I mean, like doormen used to have, and they'd click when someone went in so that they wouldn't overcrowd the club and whatever. I swear to God, I'm going to get one of them so that I can just click it when I watch a Lisa video and count how many times she says love. And then we'll do Lardy doing something or whatever. It'd be really interesting to know how many times love comes up on a Friday haul.
So, and I'm excited. That's what it's all about, is finding new stuff. I love it. Okay, let me go regroup. I was just packing this up. I decided what we would do just for fun is put that pretty color on and take this gloss off.
What I decided we'd do for fun? No, I decided I'd show you another colour.
And Oh, it feels so good.
I have to say, as much as it galls me, Laurie has got Lisa putting on and taking off lipstick down to a fine art, hasn't she?
Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I just love it. So this is love definite. Okay, I'll be right back. It is a surprise package that I got in the mail this week. And I just want to say this. I appreciate every single little thing that has ever been sent to me. I realize how fortunate I am, and I do really appreciate it. And I really want you guys, all of you, to know that I don't take any of this for granted, and I really appreciate it.
I want to find, does anyone remember when, what was her name? Oh man, I used to know. There was a woman that everyone thought was a man that was sending huge boxes of stuff to her at the start. Does anyone remember that? I'm going to have to see if I can find that, because there was one, I think it was a Friday haul or whatever. She had to split it into 4 parts because there was just so much stuff. And then people said something, and then she came on crying, I won't be accepting any more sweet gifts. Do you know what I mean? It's
So, okay, this is from one of my subscribers, Lisa. Lola Love Makeup is her YouTube name, and she just surprised me with this, and she said she wanted to send me some things to let me know how much she looks forward to seeing me on Friday, and that she hopes I enjoy the goodies. And I love it. Okay, she sent me this. If the shoe fits, buy it in every color. I mean, does that, the first thing I thought of was the Valentinos and the Stuart Weitzman Nouveau and the Rag & Bone, because that is so me. When I find a good shoe that I love that fits me well, I tend to stick with it. So, love that.
funny though, isn't it, how she bought the Valentinos in every single colour, and then had all the shells up in her bedroom on the wall, and now she never wears them. She loved them. Where are they now? Never to be seen again. Shoved away in the back of a cupboard somewhere, gathering dust.
These, the Quo Luxury Cottons. Love these. Every bit as good as the Shiseido.
I don't get it. I've said it before. I don't understand what people saw in those cotton squares. You put a tiny bit of toner on them and they just squelch up into a little wet mess. What was the point of them? Useless.
If you live in Canada, you have got to try these. They're wonderful. So I was so excited to see those. Then the Bioderma. She hooked me up with that. Love this little cute one. Perfect. You guys are so thoughtful. I mean, it's just, everything is so personal, and I really appreciate it. She sent me this, which is the, and obviously she lives in Canada. I'm sorry, I should have said that. Oh gosh, John's phone. Okay. She sent me this little bottle of Karité. It's a, I'm sure, a French brand from Paris, and it is a intense nourishing mask for hair, and I use every one of these that I get. She sent me this, which I am gonna, it has a seal on it, but I need to open it, and I want to use it in the shower. I wanted to show you guys first.
She probably needs to wait for John to come home from work so he can open the seal for her.
I was scared it would make a mess. But it is the Lalicious Coconut Cream Sugar Souffle Moisturizing Body Scrub.
Oh, I remember when she went loopy over that and she was selling it on her website. Do you remember? She had a blog that she used to put things for sale on. What else was it she started off with? Wasn't it a BB cream or a CC cream or something? She was selling that. Then it was this. Then it was Sheila Fargel stuff. Then it was her cast-off jeans. Now she just doesn't bother. She just keeps everything.
I don't even need to tell you how much I love stuff like this. And I have not used a bunch of, I don't think we've even gotten like the coconut oil. I've seen everybody really into that. So this may start that. But it says no oily mess, no remixing. This famously whipped body scrub will revolutionize your beauty routine. And it's all natural. Oh, she's probably going to get me hooked on something. So, love that. And here's the brand. Oh, while I'm thinking about that, the Nux Relaxing Fragrant Water. If any of you have found a place that carries it, would you please leave a comment down below? And if I see it, then I'll try to put it in the information box. But I did not mean to tell you about something that we couldn't get. If any of you have found it, if you'll put it down below, because several people said they were having a hard time finding it. But can't wait to try that. This two bees or not two bees, there is no question. This is maple honey, and that is awesome. Oh gosh, I'm gonna want to try this. This would be good on biscuits. Okay, this nail polish, which is a beautiful pink color, gorgeous. Be a good lip color, wouldn't it? This is the color I'm drawn to. It's kind of like the color that's in that. I have a little mannequin type thing with that necklace on there, but love this. And
so not only have you got a double rack rolling thing with hangers and clothes on, you've got a mannequin in the dining room too.
It is 1 second gel. It's bourgeois. Okay, I didn't even realize that. Oh, I'm so glad to find that out, because if I love the formula, I think ASOS carries bourgeois. I know there's some places that we can get it here. So love it. And the name of it, oh goodness, the name of it makes it even better. The name is Rose Cupcake. This might be something you need to get and try. On my nails today, I'll just go ahead and tell you this now. I have decided I'm going to use every color that's in that big thing of the Sephora X formula that Nadine sent me, and I'm going to try to post them, every single one of them, on my Instagram. This is a really pretty red called Flashy, and it's kind of a, it's not a real deep. The other one that I had from the Sephora Beauty, whatever, that they sent me was deeper than this. This is a little bit lighter. I love these. They wear really well. I mean, I haven't had to, of course I've been taking them off after 2 days, but there hasn't been any chips or anything.
Didn't they stop doing them? I heard people raving about those, and then they stopped making them or something. I don't think that colour suits her though, to be honest. It looks shit on her nails.
So loving that. It's been fun picking out which color to use the next time. I've been trying to go, you know, back and forth, from light to dark, from bright to light, you know, all that stuff. Then she sent me this.
Do you know, I bet she sat there for hours, didn't she? I'll wear that one, and then I'll wear this one, instead of just putting your hand in the box and picking one out and wearing it.
Refillable perfume rollerball. Huh. I didn't.
That! Ugh! That fucking nodding thing she does drives me mad. And when she reads stuff and she goes, oh, uh-huh, and nods her head like it's some major bit of fucking information that she's finally learned. Watch her.
A little bit lighter. I love these. They wear really well. I mean, I haven't had to, of course I've been taking them off after 2 days, but there hasn't been any chips or anything. So loving that. It's been fun picking out which color to use the next time. I've been trying to go, you know, back and forth, from light to dark, from bright to light, you know, all that stuff. Then she sent me this refillable perfume rollerball. Huh. I didn't realize it was a rollerball when I first looked at it. I thought it was one of those sprayers. That is neat. That is so neat. Okay, and then a flip-flop nail kit. I love that. I love the purple. Purple is one of my favorite colors, and you guys know what's in here. And then last but not least, I could not wait to show you this. Very neat. I've got already bookmarked the website so I can put it down below, but this must be from her salon, and it's Sarah Lindsay Makeup Studio in, let's see, it's in Canada. I don't know if it says exactly where. It's just got her website and everything. And so that is probably where she goes and gets her makeup and maybe her hair. I'm not sure. But it is the neatest necklace and ring set by Vitality Design. And I can't remember the specifics. I should have looked it up. I read it the other night.
Yeah, you should have. You should have made notes before you made the video so that you remembered things. But you never do that, do you? Because that's too much work.
Made from copper and other precious metals so that it won't turn and all that stuff. And it is a rose gold box chain, and you can wear these, this and the next thing I'm going to show you, separate or together. So it's a really nice, and you know I love box chains, and their box chains are very strong too. And then this cool ring that goes with it. And so it kind of reminded me, not only is this designer from Canada, but it also reminded me of Dean Davidson because of the, I don't know, just the design, but yet how pretty. It's like it's edgy, but it's still elegant and pretty. So it's made to wear separate or as a set. And so I am going to put it on as a set, and then it creates just a really interesting pendant. Let's see. I hope it's not the wrong. Let's see what perfect is. Love it. See, so it's so interesting, and I mix metals. I would not, matter of fact, I like it better to mix the metals. So I love that. So thank you so much, Lisa. You sent me the best, I have just gotten some of the best stuff lately.
Yeah, it's like everyone was trying to outdo each other. It was amazing to watch them huge boxes of stuff she'd get every week.
I've just been loving it. At night I just look at everything and read about it and all that good stuff. Okay, I think I've gotten to the point of showing you some of the clothes that I picked up this week. And you'll notice this little rack behind me.
Little.
I told you.
It's not little. The last thing I would say about that thing is it's little.
Gosh, a month or two ago, I wanted to get a garment rack. Well, I didn't want to get like a commercial garment rack, or, I mean, this is my dining room. Even though this whole room is open, it's still my dining room. I didn't want to get anything that was too commercial looking or too big. So I came across this rack on Amazon, and it's called a folding, it was in the laundry type section, and it actually just folds right up and I can tuck it away. And I liked that it was the, instead of being just like bright chrome or something, it was the antiqued color. So now you have to let me know how you feel about it. If you know, I'm going to stand up and show you everything. So anyway, so I'll start off with the dress that I have on now. When Brooke and I went to Forever 21, I kind of had in my mind that I wanted to get some little slip dresses.
There's a clue in the title. Not Forever 41.
That I could wear with booties or flip-flops and still wear, kind of carry me into the fall and wear with like leather jackets. That's one of my favorite looks. So I wasn't really expecting to find anything, and the first dress that I found was, oh goodness, this one. And it is a beautiful dress. And because it was like a, you know, younger, meant for younger bodies store, I got the large. Well, yesterday I cut this thing off, I cut the tags off, and then I realized it was too big for me. So I'm going to just give the large to a friend. And I went back yesterday because I didn't want them to sell out, and I bought the medium. And it is just a beautiful, simple dress. And it was $19.99. So it's lined. It's got a separate, is this one lined? Yeah, it's got a separate liner, and it just hangs really, really pretty. So when I went back, I had one of the managers there help me, which really helps in Forever 21, and she helped me find some other dresses, and this is one of them. So this one was also $19.99. It has the zippers, which I don't know, at first I wasn't crazy about, but then, I don't know, I thought it added just a little bit of something. And this one I think maybe dips down. Yeah, I've got like a bandeau. Since I've lost weight, I can wear those a little bit easier. I just got the medium little bandeau from Victoria's Secret, and I wore it yesterday with this, and it stayed up all day. So these two, so $20 a piece. I found these. This is the same concept kind of as what I have on, and you can see
it's a night dress. Is that how she gets away with wandering around outside in a night dress? Oh no, it's a slip dress. No, weirdy lady, it's a nightie. Go home and put some clothes on.
See that even the medium is still big, but I didn't want to get the small because even though it's just about this much, there was just the slightest bit of difference in the length. And I just felt like on me, it might hang prettier. I think that's one of the keys to buying less expensive clothes is if you'll go ahead and size up. A lot of times they're just cut, you know, cut smaller. And I think they just hang prettier. So I've got that one for $19.99.
If you size... But she didn't size up, she sized down. Oh, whatever.
And this one.
See that black one with the lace at the bottom? It's a fucking nightie, Lisa.
For $19.99.
And
both
that one
of them, you see how they
is.
have that pretty
Look.
little lacy bottom.
Yes, because it's a fucking night dress. Oh. She goes out in public wearing this stuff, folks.
And they are both lined. And that's what makes this one is lined, but it's sewn in to that slip, which will make it easier to put on. But they have a really good, let's see, this one. Yeah, this one is sewn in too. So they're lined, they're like double ply, but they're sewn in. And so they're also having a special now. If you spend $100, you get 20% off. So it was very inexpensive and worth every penny. So I was excited to show you these. And okay, so I went back to Oliver this week. I usually go run in there and check in once a week and see what they've gotten in new. And I always check and see what they've put on their sale rack. And so everything I got was off of their sale rack. So I got this Wild Fox t-shirt. It was regularly $64 and I got it 20% off. And it just has, let's see, it has swimming pools, pink ice cream, counting the stars, building a pillow fort, just all good things. Let's see, giving a love letter, sunsets on the beach, just all happy thoughts. And you just can't have too many Wild Fox t-shirts. Okay, this is an L&A
Obviously you can't have too many Wild Fox t-shirts and sweatshirts.
t-shirt. And this was 50% off of 84. No, 30% off, I think. And
You don't care, do you? You didn't even look. You just went in and said, oh, they're on sale, I'll get them. They were probably more expensive than some of the things that weren't on sale, but you wouldn't bother looking to find out, would you? Oh, it's nothing. $100 on dresses and then 84 on a t-shirt. Yeah, I do that daily.
yeah, 30% off of 84. And it's a large, but it's one of these with the cool neckline.
I'm sorry. Who in their right mind pays through the nose for clothes that are ripped? Her, there, holding it. These people with fucking ripped up jeans and whatever must be laughing all the way to the bank. She has 9 million pairs of jeans that she could rip herself, but no, she has to go to Oliver and pay through the nose for it. She's loads of old t-shirts that she could rip the neckline on, but no. Oh, anyone else noticing where Lardy got her fashion tip? With the ripped neck? Yeah, from Lisa.
And my mind is kind of already thinking of transitioning into fall. And I thought this would be perfect with jeans and a leather jacket or my leopard jacket or anything. I just love, and I loved how it was sheer too. I love all these interesting tees. Okay, this is something that I actually looked at when it was full price and I wanted it, but I didn't want to pay the full price for it. And it's by the brand Soft, Joie Soft. It's kind of like a...
It's by the brand who?
Another line of Joie. And let's see, it was originally $148, which is why I probably didn't get it. And it was 20% off. And it said...
Oh, so it was just so much cheaper now, wasn't it? Really?
You and me, we. But it's just a super, super soft, kind of like the Wild Fox sweatshirt. And I love the ones that go full at the bottom because this I think of wearing with black leggings and boots. And just soft and easy, and I loved what it said. I loved how simple it was too. And
no, I'm not going there. I'm not biting.
This I know they had more of. and I'm not sure.
I'm not fucking surprised at $148 fucking dollars. I'm surprised they sold any. That's what I'm surprised about.
I don't know if they had any more of these, but they always have like random Wild Fox t-shirts and stuff like that. Okay, this I love, and they had probably, I think, 3 more of these, and it is by that brand NSF, which the only thing I have by that brand is those cool jeans that have like the oil stains and stuff on them, and it is a just button-up shirt, but I loved the color. It's like a
It looks like something you found at the bottom of a bucket in a thrift store. It doesn't hang right, looks manky, and I bet, what the I tell you, they must love her at Oliver.
a dark forest green, and it's kind of...
It's green! That is not fucking green. See what I mean about the lights? How can you tell what she's showing you when everything's so blown out?
Worn in looking, but it's still sheer, and it is still very... Here, I'll try it on for you real quick. It's not... Let's see, what size did I get? I got medium. It's not too big. Like, I could totally wear it, you know, tucked in, and it looked pretty, or I can wear it out. I can wear it over a white tank top.
How much did you say that was? Lisa, it's fugly. It doesn't hang right. The fucking Forever 21 dresses look better than that.
With boyfriend jeans and high heels. It's just one of those shirts, and you can see how sheer it is. So I was tickled to get that. And I believe this one was, let's see, is there not a tag on it? Yeah, here it is. Yes, this one was 30% off of $196.
Holy fuck, what? Wow, they fucking saw you come in. $196 for that piece of tat. Wow. Was John mining this time as well? Fucking hell. Am I alone? Is it just me? Man alive.
So it was still...
No, I'm not jealous. I wouldn't wear that if she paid me $196. It's fucking awful.
Up there, but it's just not something that's probably really going to go out of style, a button-up shirt. And I've been enjoying wearing my hair up lately, and I like when I wear my hair up to have, you know, goes well with the collared shirts. Okay, these I posted in an Instagram picture.
Daisy Dukes at 50.
This week. These are really nice. 7 for All Mankind. The midi rolled up shorts. They do have stretch in them. They are very comfortable, and they're half off of $178.
Jean shorts for £178. What in the ever-loving... Do people in fucking Wilmington have no brains?
I got the 27 in them. Let's see, the roll-up short, mid roll-up short by 7 for All Mankind.
You said
and
that.
Just perfect little jean shorts. And they had several pairs of these left too.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll have to tell me what you think about this. And
I think that you're brain dead. And that you think you earn more than you actually do. And you don't give a flying fuck about how much you spend, because you're not the one getting up at silly o'clock every morning and going out and doing a job to earn the money to pay for it all. That's what I think, but I'm sure you don't want to know what I think.
Is it, you know, does it get on your nerves being here in the background? Okay, the last thing I want to show you is this. I told you I was on like a handbag.
You're always on a handbag, You're always on a handbag kick, a perfume kick, a shoe kick, t-shirt, dresses, whatever. You're everything. You just cannot help yourself but shop constantly.
Search for what I wanted, and I just got this Wednesday, so it still needs to be, you know, worn in a little bit. But if you've been with me a while, you know that I bought one almost just like this years ago. It's the Alexander Wang Rocco bag. And the color is tan. I ordered it from Safu at Saks.
Safu, that was it, at Saks. She used to ring him, I think it's a him, ring him up and say, oh, I'm looking for this. And he'd go around and find the most expensive pair of shoes and bags he could and say, look at these. And she'd buy them. That's supposed to be tan. That looks like pink to me.
And my first one, I believe, had silver on the bottom. This one has just the gold. And
that looked like silver to me. Is it my eyes or is it her fucking lights?
It is, if you don't like a heavy handbag, you're not going to like this. I think I read that it weighs 4 pounds. I am going to make a really conscious effort to switch. I've got all these handbags that I love and I really want to use more of them more often and switch around more often. So I've really got what goes inside of my handbags down to the minimal. So it's not real heavy otherwise. And it's got a good shoulder strap. I used it the other day at the mall and I ended up using the shoulder strap. I'm stronger than I used to be, and
I'm stronger than I used to be, so now I can carry a 4-pound handbag.
I regretted selling this. Last time I sold it, and I just regretted it. I mean, almost the next day. And so I had it in my mind, and I got it. And I also had...
See, there's Lisa, all over. I bought it, I didn't like it, I sold it or I gave it away, then I missed it so I bought it again, or I saw someone else with one so I had to get it again. And then I realised the reason why I sold it in the first place, and then I probably sold it again, but she won't tell you that because that makes her look really weird.
I had a gift card. I had 2 gift cards that I used, so it wasn't as expensive as it normally was, so I took the opportunity to get it.
Go on, how much was it?
And I just love it. It's a very good, Rosie Huntington Whiteley always has this bag, and I figured...
See, she gets obsessed with people. It was Rosie for a while, Angelina Jolie, Bridget Bardot's always been there in the background. It's sad really, isn't it? She doesn't know her own identity at all. She doesn't know who Lisa D1 is. And just in case you're new here and you don't realise, this was just one Friday's haul. This is what she bought that week. Come back the next week and see how much she spent.
Can carry it and has the muscles to carry it. I can, but see how it looks just so, I love it. It's just so, it's casual, but it's still simple. It's still edgy. It's kind of like my Dean Davidson stuff. It's just perfect. I hope I didn't forget anything. And I don't know if you guys have seen this. This is my latest thing I've had going on. I got a tattoo on Wednesday. John went with me, and like I told you several months ago.
John went with me. What, to hold your hand? Because you were scared. That would make a great thumbnail, wouldn't it? I'd already picked one out, but I'm sorry, that one looks so much better. Yeah, I'm evil. To the core. Badink, badonk.
I've been thinking about it for, gosh, I have to say it was one of the first things that motivated me to get in shape and lose weight. And it was the first tattoo that I ever really felt tempted to get. Is I saw a picture, and I will put it right here. Saw that picture and just loved it. And the weird thing is, I have always loved hangers. I have an antique one. I'll get it real quick. It's dusty. I should have dusted it off. But I have this one hanging in on my china cabinet with a little tassel that I bought at a boutique. And anyway, I have several. I have a real pretty green one that hangs in my bathroom. So I've always loved hangers. And then when I read the caption underneath that tattoo, and it said, because yes, it's just that important. I don't know, that just kind of motivated me.
Because yes, it's just that important. Do you know why that was written underneath it? Do you have any idea what the coat hanger represents? Really? She is a complete and utter fucking airhead. anyone to come up to her and go, "Oh, great, you're the pro-choice thing." Huh? What? Who? Oh no, I just like hangers. You couldn't make it up, could you? You really fucking couldn't make it up.
I thought if I can ever get to where I feel that good to get one, that's what I'm going to get. So I thought about that spot, but I just didn't know about it. Didn't know about the process of getting it there and everything. And then I saw, so I was, if any of you follow me on Pinterest, I've been looking at tattoos forever. And I just really liked this spot. I just thought it was simple and sexy, and I just love it. It's still, I just got it Wednesday, so it hasn't peeled, or I've never had one, so I don't know how they do, but so I just love it. I've always loved fashion, and so it just is, and it's kind of, it means more to me emotionally. You guys know, and I think people that get tattoos kind of know about stuff like that. So John doesn't have one, so he was worried. He stayed with me the whole time, and he was worried about it hurting, and it did hurt, but not, I guess because it's so simple, it wasn't that bad. Went to supposedly the nicest place in town. I had made an appointment 2 weeks ahead of time, and had a really, really good experience. It was kind of like an adult tattoo shop. It wasn't the typical that you think about. It was really, really nice. Matter of fact, they do tattoos and they have art and stuff there too.
What? What are you babbling on about? It was an adult shop, not like what you'd think. It was really nice. They had art there too. Yes, because tattoo artists. They are artists. Fuck's sake. And John had to go with her to hold her hand. Honestly? Really? It's just so important to me. Now what you need to do is underneath the coat hangers get a rolling rack tattoo. That'd look amazing.
I think the guy that did it was actually, he's an architect, and ended up going into this. And so enough about that. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. If you have any questions, and I hope you have a good weekend, and I will see you soon. I just realized I didn't ever show you my full outfit of the day. So just in case you were wondering what shoes I was wearing, I'm going to do that real quick. My gray canvas rag and bone booties. Very, very comfortable, and I know you can probably find them on sale. I've seen so many of these booties on sale. And then I think Dolce Vita has a booty that's real close to this too at Nordstrom. And just a simple dress and my Wang bag. And this, to me, that's just perfect. Okay, sorry about that. So have a good weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Oh, I think she shows a picture of her lying down having her tattoo, if memory serves. That cat's beautiful. I love Chanel. She's gorgeous. I like Bubba as well. What am I saying? I just like cats. Oh, she must have put it on her Instagram because it's not on here. So, people, that is the story of Lisa's tattoo. Nothing to do with women's rights or anything that it would be to do with, no. She just likes coat hangers. Nah. See, that is why it sounded so stupid when I told people. No, she just got it because she likes coat hangers. Anyway, thanks for hanging with me till the end if you did, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.